Welcome back to Zones on the Go. Once again, I'm heading home on a highway E4, heading up north to my crib. It's Friday. I had a long weekend at the Zone shop. Actually had a scare last Sunday. I almost tear my biceps. You know, my left arm is a little bit fucked still, but I'm better. I was piling up some woods for the winter at the mansion and did some stupid shit, you know. Anyway, I did something that you never should do, you know. You're cold and you should move a fucking heavy object from the ground. I tried to move a trailer with woods, you know, and I was cold and fuck it. I thought I ripped it from the bone, but I'm fairly okay now about 5 days later, and I think I will try to do some light arms on Sunday again. So that's what I want to talk about today, you know, adapting training after injuries and shit, you know. Today I've been training non-stop since 1987. That's where I started to train. I was 21 years old, 56 kilo, 28 centimeters around my arms, so I was very skinny, and since then I've been training non-stop. And you know, I've been known for hanging with some guys in my town who were training, you know, with super heavy weights. I was only, you know, about 170 centimeters tall, around 100 kilo, and I was doing squats with, you know, 260 kilo. I was doing dumbbell presses with, you know, 70 kilo dumbbells, that kind of shit, you know. But when I stopped competing in bodybuilding back in 2007, I was fucked, you know. My elbows were killing me, my knees were shut, my lower back was constantly, you know, hurting. So I just had to stop using heavy weights, and I thought, fuck it, this is it, you know. But to my surprise, you know, I started to grow, and my arms today are actually about 2 inches bigger than they were when I did my last show in 2007. So it's kind of cool, you know. But I had to admit that I had neglected my legs because I wasn't competing, and fuck legs, really, because I had been training them so hard for so many years, you know. And when I say hard, I say super fucking hard. I was throwing up, you know, at the sessions. I was laying like a little fetus. I thought I would die, you know, for hours after some leg sessions. So no fucking legs for years. Okay, I was training them. I was doing some leg presses, you know, and stuff like that, but not really training them hard, you know. But lately I started to wrap my knees. I bought some compression tights, and to my surprise, there's no pain anymore, you know. So I started to squat again. And now I'm not doing any heavy weights, you know. I put my ego aside and feeling a little bit like a nobody really when I started squat now, because I only use about 100 kilo, doing them, you know, not too low, looking like a fucking hockey player maybe. Nah, really not that low, not that. I go a little bit lower than that, but that's the only thing I can do now, so I have to do it, you know, because I realized that squats are the way to go to grow back the legs. It doesn't matter how heavy or how hard I train on my leg presses. I do squats with, you know, 100 kilo, lots of reps, and in 4 leg sessions my legs have been growing an inch. So I'm on my way back, but I won't use heavy weights again. I don't do that on anything, you know. I'd use between 12 and 20 reps on everything. And that's the only way to keep on training for life, you know, especially when you have my kind of background where heavy weights were everything and you just fuck yourself up, you know. So my advice to everyone, who wants to continue to enjoy the sport, you know, fuck the ego training, you know, and put that aside, you know, and train harder than ever, but use a little bit more reps. That's what I do, and that's what I will continue to do. So you won't see me throwing around any heavy weights anymore and hurting myself. Fuck that. No, I'm training hard, really hard, but I pump these days. Just want to share that one with you guys. Heading back home. We'll have a nice Friday here. So love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Train fucking hard.